Oh boy. Good morning, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo. Wait, he's down here. We got Joe Bear over here. We got Cowboy Joe Boo here. And as always, I want to thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. So let's get open for business here and let's wake up those football gods. Wake up here, guys. Good morning and happy Monday morning hangover. Wow. We got to win, guys. We got to win. And apparently, the New York stinking Giants are not ready for prime time. They, you know what? This may be the NFL's undoing. The NFL, maybe they have awakened a sleeping giant. Okay, not a sleeping giant. We won't call the New York Giants a sleeping giant because, well, actually, they were asleep. But this may be the awakening of the Dallas Cowboys. This may be the thing that finally got Jerry Jones thinking. Think about when the NFL flexed the Cowboys out of prime time. They literally said, sorry, Cowboys, you stink. Nobody wants to watch you. We're going to not only move you from the Sunday night game, we're not going to move you to a 4 o'clock game. We're going to move you to a 1 o'clock game because we don't think anybody wants to watch. You're not good enough. And I think that may have been the slap in the face because right after that, you heard Jerry Jones talk about changing. Now, we'll see if Jerry Jones actually changed anything. But, the one thing I've learned about plumbing is, and this is key on plumbing, is shit goes downhill. As long as the shit is going downhill, it's going to drain. And that is the key premise. And when the shit hit Jerry Jones, I guarantee you that went down to the coaching staff and it went down to the players. You heard Mike McCarthy start questioning effort from players. You've, of course, heard Jerry Jones talking about changing. You heard Jalen Smith saying we've got to give more effort. And we saw that actually yesterday. Now, let's be honest here. The team still has a long ways to go. It does. Our defense still gave up 33 points to a 49er team with the backup quarterback. I'm not saying that the Cowboys are ready to roll with the big boys, but you see signs of hope for this team. And I dare say that this is my thing. As we look at the tankology over here, let's take a quick peek at it because I know a lot of people are going to be, Cowboys are just stupid. Winning that game just hurt, man. We're sorry. You can't do nothing right this year. Now, as we see, Jacksonville moved on up. They moved on up to the number 1 spot because the Jets surprisingly get a win. So anybody can win. Cincinnati is locked in right now at that number 3 spot. We have the Carolina Panthers, who we're depending on this week to beat the Washington football team. Good luck with that. Is now the number 4 spot that we occupied. And then, of course, we've got Atlanta, who cannot hold the lead to save their lives. We have the Houston Texans, unfortunately, having a top 10 pick that are going to turn it over to the Miami Dolphins, which beat New England yesterday and is a playoff team. How you like that one? Damn. The Eagles, who are now in the basement of the NFC East, 4-9-1, and then we're right behind them at 5-9, taking up the 8th spot. And somehow the Giants are still at 10. We beat them head to head, so I'm not sure how the tiebreakers work, but that's fine by me. So if you are a Cowboy fan that's looking at the tank, we're still in the top 10 position. We at least got a win, and I feel like we actually got a little bit of confidence that I think will bode well for the team going forward. You don't want to be abysmal. You don't want to just kind of go to the offseason just loss after loss after loss. You actually want to have some momentum to say, okay, we got something to build on. Now, things that you like to see, Tony Pollard, 120 total yards. Tony Pollard is turning into a great weapon. He's, really good at catching the screen passes and going downfield with them. You've seen him play well in special teams. You've seen him be really, really good and being that guy. I'm not sure that he's ready to be a every down back. I still believe you need Zeke Elliott. Zeke Elliott saying he's not shutting things down with his calf injury. We still got things to play for and so forth. But you're seeing the emergence of Tony Pollard. You're seeing the defense. We got 5 takeaways. I think in the first 7 games, I don't think we had 5 takeaways in the first 7 games. 5 takeaways. And that was the difference and the reason why we won. It wasn't a great offensive performance by our Cowboys. To be quite honest, our offense did not really do a whole lot. Andy Dalton, because the defense was able to get the football, give us short fields. 19 to 33, 209 yards, 2 TDs. Basically being a bus driver and just not turning over the football. And when you play mistake-free football, it helps you to get the wins. Tony Pollard, 12 carries, 69 yards. Most of that was one big run. And other than that, we really did not run the ball. We had less than 300 yards offense. Yet we got a 41 burger. Why? Takeaways, takeaways, takeaways. Now, here's the thing. We had some great performances, some great guys, but we also had some injuries on the flip side. Michael Gallup, hip, we don't know how bad it is. Van Der Esch, hopefully it's just a high ankle sprain, getting MRI today. Antoine Woods, ankle. Xavier Woods, rib injury. So we've got some guys that are truly nicked up as we get ready to take on the Philadelphia Eagles and Philly 500, buddy. We're coming for you. We're coming for you. We should feel good at least that we put together special teams, offense, and defense, and shows you the capability of the team when all phases play together. Too many times last year and earlier part of this year, we'd have the offense doing stuff, but then the special teams would fail. We'd get poor field position, or we'd end up turning over the football, and the offense and the defense couldn't get takeaways. We need these things to go consecutively. The thing that I liked more than anything else, when Jalen Smith said, we need more effort, one of the things I've noticed the last couple of weeks with the defense is we're getting more hats to the ball. Too many times we would see guys break big plays because there would be only one person trying to tackle them. And, if they get away, get a spin move and all that, boom, they're gone. You're seeing more and more guys to the ball, which, that first guy will slow them down. The next guy will come through and clean them up. And that's part of the reason why I think you're beginning to see a lot of the takeaways that we're getting. And DeMarcus Lawrence, since that time that he said that we're playing soft, DeMarcus Lawrence has been an absolute terror. One of the plays, seeing him work his way down the line and make a tackle, boom, was incredible. And Neville Gallimore, the guy that I wanted them to draft in the draft, at the defensive line, getting his 6th start. That sack down there on the goal line shows you the potential of him. He literally just blew right on up. I'll have more on my man Neville later on, although I got to go hang some drywall and stuff. So I can't quit my day job. But I'll have more of him tonight, of course, on our live stream at 9 o'clock. I hope you guys join us here. It's rare for us to have back-to-back wins, but we have back-to-back wins for the first time since week 9 of last year. So I feel good today. Again, I know a lot of people are going to be, we screwed up as far as our draft position goes, but listen. Hypothetically, let's say Dak, Tyron Smith, and Lyle Collins had played, where would we have ended up with the season? We would have been at least where we were last year, right? 8-8, 9-7, maybe 10-6, right? Where would we have been drafting had we had those guys on our team? We'd be drafting in the 20s, right? It's not that we're, say, the New York Jets. If we were, say, the New York Jets that didn't have that talent that's coming back next year that's going to make our team immensely better, then, of course, you look at it and say, man, we need to tank. We need all of the people we can. I'm not saying we don't, but understand the position that we're in. You have a great quarterback coming back. You've got some great offensive linemen coming back. You have pieces that are already there that will make your team that much better. You may not necessarily have to have the number 3 pick or the number 4 pick. It's great to have, but the team would be picking that way in that position had it been a regular season anyway. The fact that we're still in the top 10 is, to me, still a bonus. So stop worrying about where we're going to draft. Let's just worry about getting some momentum to finish off the season, so that way come next year we'll hit the ground running. We need to find out guys that need to be here and guys that need to play more. And you're seeing a guy like Novell, the Canadian bulldozer. You see him getting confidence every week, and you're looking at him and saying, yeah, that's one of my tackles right there. That's one of them. Now, let's find the rest of them. All right, y'all. I'm happy as can be today for the Cowboys to get the win, for the Giants, the Eagles, and the Washington team to lose. I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to enjoy it. I hope you guys have a great day, and see you guys tonight, 9 o'clock Eastern.